What's up, y'all? It's Trenius, and you tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. What do we always say? Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do what? What? Oh, man. Come on, don't tell me you don't know. Nah, I'm just playing. I know you know. Right. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. We've gotten at least about 10-15 subscribers in the past 2 days, and that's really good. So just continue to make sure that you're sharing videos, guys. I have so many different kind of videos to choose from, and I know your friends would love some of the stuff that we learn here on the infamous Living Room Network. You know, this high-powered mind, high-powered stuff. You know, trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. So don't leave them hanging. If you got a Facebook, you got a Twitter, you know, you got Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you got to do. You got to tell somebody about the infamous Living Room Network. Go do that, because this represents you, you know, and so you got to represent this, you know, just like we do to all kind of stuff we buy into and advertisements and stuff like that. I mean, it all goes full circle, guys. And so I just want us to come together as a much bigger unit at the end of the day, you know, where more like-minded people like us can speak up and let their voice be heard, and leave a nice comment at the very bottom in the description section. So make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard. But anyway, guys, let's get right down into it. How to mentally overcome fear thoughts and negative energy in your head. Man, this is something that even I've been wanting to hear. Golly, sometimes it's just so hard not to think negative. For those of you who grow up or who are always in environments where you're around negative people and they could be so down and out, you know, sometimes people are just so depressed. You know, they're just spewing out curse words. Every conversation that she has, maybe one of the friends that you hang with, she's always talking about somebody. Maybe you have a friend who looks at herself in a negative light. She's always talking bad about herself. Maybe you have a friend who always has low self-esteem about going outside. Like, come on, man. I know how you feel. Trust me, I feel you. And sometimes I'll be the same way. I'll be like, yo, come on, chill. You know, like, just, it's okay. You can get out. You can have fun. You can be the person who you want to be. You know, only thing you have to do is just really control your thought life. Yeah, I know it's for easy us to, as easy as it is for us to, you know, do. As easy as it is for us to do, it's just not easy for a lot of people, and it may not be easy for you. So we're going to go through a little bit of understanding of, you know, how to release our mind of this negative energy and how to stop thinking these fearful thoughts. But first things first, we must know some things about, you know, our very own reality that we live in. One thing you got to realize is that we live in a reality of duality, you know, where it's hot and cold, light and dark, negative, positive batteries, negative batteries, girl, boy, left, right, up, down. We live in a reality of duality where everything is polarized. So there's gonna always be an equal opposite of the other. You know, that's why it's always great to think positive, because the more you think positive, there's gonna be an effect after this cause. If you cause yourself to think positive towards somebody else, for instance, that person is gonna give you the effect of the positivity that you've caused them to react from. The cause. Does that make any sense? I'm gonna break it down to you a little bit more. If you put out a negative response to a person, you know, from far away, they may not even be around you. They might be a friend or something like that. If you put out negative thoughts towards this person and they're not even around you, the next time you come around this person, that same energy for the energy that you put out when you weren't around that person will come upon you and ask you questions, and it will be negative thoughts in your mind like, remember you said you hate this person? Remember you said you didn't like this person? Remember you said this person had a big head? Remember you said this person was retarded? You know, all those thoughts are gonna like come bombard you, because you have to face the fact that they're in your reality right now. You know, so it's hard from time to time to really free our mind of like these negative thoughts, because they're always bombarding us. So the way to clear that up, guys, is just try as hard as you can to catch yourself. I mean, this is something new for those of you who are coming into understanding what spiritual awakening is. And in the future, in a couple days, I will be uploading a video called Spiritual Awakening, and I will be telling you the signs and the symptoms and all that good stuff to let you know, what you're going through and how to get through it, step by step, stage by stage. Spiritual Awakening 2018, a very updated version of Spiritual Awakening than what you probably seen on the YouTube, channels and stuff like that across the internet. But these ways will really help you, how to release your mind and free your mind of negative energy. So what you want to do is always catch yourself. It's like it's just like when you curse. It's like, oh man, I cursed. Or it's just like me for instance, like what I like to do when I'm about to like just be funny and joking and say a curse word or something like that, around some people that I might not want to say it around. I'll be like, mother sucker, or I'll be like, ish. I'm on my ish, but you know what I really want to say? I'm on my ish. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, because you gotta get to a point where you start to better yourself and try to make yourself better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. I don't know about you, but I know people that they've been through a lot of stuff, and they tired of going in circles with their life, and it's just not getting them anywhere to be the way that they were taught. We are getting to a point as realm teamers where we beginning to realize, what we was taught wasn't always right. I have a mind of my own. You have a mind of your own, and you have the right to live the way that you want to live. And you don't have to grow up negative because people around you grew up negative and they taught you that was cool. Oh my God, it's so great to smoke. Oh my God, and it's so great to not have a job and just trap and just sell drugs. Oh my God, I understand the struggle. We all get in situations and circumstances where we don't have no options, but at the same time, what y'all told me, that's not the only option. This is life. And I realized that as time went on, I realized that all the things that people and friends told me and stuff like that about, life, it didn't really match up for what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen a bigger picture. I seen more options. So it took me a while to rise above the naysayers and to rise above even adults and people who I really looked up to, people who you might really see in your mind's eye as somebody very important. They might not even know as much as you. They might not even have as much potential as you. They might not even be as talented or gifted as you. It's just that a lot of people that are, have more status than us in life and reality. People that are older than us, or people that have more money than us. As humans, we tend to think that they are more powerful than us. And that's just not true. I see people with money all the time who can't even keep their mind straight. We see it all the time. We see famous people all the time that is going crazy. We see people who don't even have any money able to give somebody some wisdom that they really need. I've learned a lot from just people with nothing versus people with something. And people with something be the ones that's always trying to tell you how to do something that they don't even do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you grow up in this negative spiral where it's like everybody's trying to tell you how to progress in your future and stuff like that. And so you get to a point, like I'm pretty sure you get to a point where you're like, hold on, let me catch myself. Let me catch myself. So that's what you got to do. You got to really learn how to catch yourself when you start thinking these negative stuff. Because you can sit there and think about it. Listen, you can sit there and think about it, about all the negative things that you think about a person or circumstances going on. You can think about it, but think about it. What good is it doing you? It's not doing you any good. Listen, I know it's hard because I too go through this still. To this day, I have not mastered how to harness negative thoughts in my mind. They're like bulls. They just rage, when they see red, and that's just not the way we're supposed to be, guys. And so what you have to do is catch yourself. You have to really make sure that you're realizing and being aware. I'm thinking negative about somebody. I'm thinking negative about a circumstance or a situation that I can't even control, that I'm not even existing in right now. You thinking negative about stuff that is not even happening. So you're creating a reality. Every time you sit and ponder on what is negative or something that's not right, and you're hating the situation, hating the person, you're holding this like strong revenge in your mind about something that is you're picturing in your imagination, it's negative, and you're putting it out in the universe, and this what perpetuates your reality to continue to go in those negative cycles. Believe it or not, you might not see it happen like right where you are, like at that moment, but it's gonna perpetuate your reality, because reality is very, very intricate. It's very, very meticulous, and it catches everything that you do. It catches every action that you make, every word that you say. God sees everything, and that statement stands for the whole universe. So that means that every little thing that you do, like this man told me the other day about sin, every little thing that you do creates a ripple in the universe. And y'all know what happens on the beach. Waters come back in. After they go out, they come back in. They show you who you are, what you're worth, based on what you're putting out there. So it's very important, guys, that you grow up and mature to the level of, I don't need to think about that. I need to focus on me. This is the Maximum Focus Challenge here on the infamous Living Realm Network, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this network, man. Look how far we've come. Like, look how many subscribers we have so far. Look how many people are speaking up, letting their voice be heard. I see you guys on Instagram. I see you guys adding and following on Facebook. Let's speak up. I just spoke to a Realm team member today on the messenger, like, because I keep it real like that. And so that's what it's all about, guys. It's all about us coming together. I see the Life Path number 11 charismatic group booming. Every day we booming, you know, everybody's speaking up, everybody's coming together. World peace, world peace, world peace. You know, everybody coming together and trying to pull out the gifts out of each other and trying to make this world a better place. That's what it's all about here in the infamous Living Realm Network, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I thank you so much for subscribing, guys. But anyway, these fearful thoughts and this negative energy is real stuff, and it'll be an everyday process of you having to deal with it. It's just that you have to get very good at dealing with it faster. Meaning, as soon as it happens, you have to be able to just say, nah, I'm good, I'm straight. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you, man, look, I got a cousin, man, his name is T-Dog. We call him T-Dog. His real name is Kateris. This is my number one cousin, man. I hang with him a lot. And one thing that he's a Gemini, one thing that he does very well is change the subject. Because it's like he noticed when I'm starting to think negative and talk negative. Like, he does it all the time. Like, I love him for this. I never told him this. But if you watching, T-Dog, yeah, you a positive person all day. That's why you're a Life Path number 11 too, and he is. And so what T-Dog would do is he would hear me talking negative. I don't even recognize him talking negative. I'm not aware. I'm not catching myself or nothing. And he would just change the subject, and it would just eat me up on the inside that he would not, give me some, a negative response in relation to what I'm talking about. Like, why don't you agree with me? This is negative shit. Like, but you know what? He's so humble when he does it, and he's so cool, calm, and collective when he does it. And it's like, I be sitting there, I be mad at him for like a second, like, you mother, why would you start talking about something different after something I'm talking about is very serious? But and I just be like, what, yeah, it's a happy day. It's a happy day, all right? It's a happy day, yeah. Then he starts smiling. Like, man, I still hate you, man. You should have heard what I had to tell you, man. But anyway, guys, that's how you do it. That's how you do it in all your situations. Like, that's very effective. What he has done has taught me how to do it when I'm around other people who don't catch themselves. So that's something that you can start doing. Like, when you start noticing people talking negative around you, just change the subject on them. They can't beat it. They can't beat it. Positive energy always wins. The dark energy always has to succumb to the light. Always has to come to the light. So make sure you're doing that, guys, and I guarantee you everything will go good. You will begin to see your life and your reality free of negative energy, and even your very own thought life. It will transmute all that negative energy to positive thoughts, and you will always be thinking more positive things than you do negative things. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please make sure you share, speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a nice comment at the very bottom in the description section. Hit me up, follow us. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. Peace.